Hello everyone. Welcome to Stoic Wisdom today. You've been there, you feel the shift. They don't say it out loud, but something has changed. And deep down, they're just not interested anymore. But instead of clarity, you get confusion. They don't leave, yet they don't stay. They say they care, yet they make you feel invisible. So you hold on tighter, and it only hurts more. The Stoics believed in seeing things as they are, not as we wish they were. So today, we're stripping away the illusions. We'll reveal 8 clear signs they've already checked out, even if they haven't said it. This isn't about blame, it's about freedom. Because once you recognize the truth, you can let go, gracefully, wisely, and without regret. Let's begin. Sign 1. You're always waiting. They never are. You wait for their texts, you wait for their calls, you wait for their attention. And when they finally respond, it's short, late, effortless, but flip the roles, and they never wait for you. They don't check in, don't follow up, don't seem to notice your silence. This isn't a matter of being busy, it's a matter of priorities. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think." The Stoic lesson? Time is the most honest currency. When someone values you, they value your time. When they don't, they waste it, without guilt. You're not too needy. You're just with someone who's not willing. Stop begging for presents. The people who care won't make you chase it. Because if you're always waiting, you're probably waiting for someone who's already emotionally gone. Sign 2. Conversations become shallow. You used to talk about everything, dreams, fears, the future. Now it's just small talk, dry responses, one-word answers. They don't ask questions, they don't listen deeply. They seem present, but their mind is elsewhere. This isn't about being introverted, it's about disconnection. Seneca once said, "A silent man is not always wise, but a wise man is always silent when he must be." When someone cares, silence feels safe. When they don't, it feels awkward. If they stop being curious about your thoughts, stop engaging with your emotions, it means their heart has moved on. You're not boring. You're just no longer their priority. Stop fighting to be heard in a conversation that's already lost its meaning. Sign 3. They avoid making future plans. You talk about next month. They change the subject. You bring up trips, goals, milestones. They deflect or delay. They used to make plans with you. Now they avoid them with practiced ease. This isn't hesitation. It's detachment. When someone sees you in their future, they include you in it. When they don't, they avoid commitment, no matter how small. Epictetus said, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." In love, embodiment means showing up, making time, building something together. If they always have an excuse, always say "we'll see" or "maybe later," they've already made a decision. They just haven't said it. Don't plan a future with someone stuck in the past. Sign 4. They blame you for feeling too much. You express hurt. They call you dramatic. You ask for clarity. They say you're overthinking. Now you're questioning your own feelings, wondering if maybe you really are the problem. That's emotional manipulation. It's called gaslighting, and it's a favorite tool of people who've already detached but want to avoid responsibility. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The opinion of 10,000 men is of no value if none of them know anything about the subject." The subject here is your heart, and your experience is valid. When someone twists your emotions to avoid their own accountability, that's not love. That's control. You don't feel too much. You feel what's real. And if they can't hold space for it, they're not ready for you. Sign 5. They disrespect your time without guilt. They shrug it off. They cancel last minute, show up late, leave you waiting with no explanation. And when you mention it, they shrug it off. Or worse, make you feel like you're overreacting. This isn't about being forgetful. It's about being dismissive. Seneca said, "People are frugal in guarding their personal property, but as soon as it comes to wasting time, they're most extravagant." Time is life, and people who care about you respect both. If they keep rescheduling, disappearing, or treating your plans as optional, they're showing you exactly where you stand. It's not your job to remind someone that your time matters. Just stop giving it to those who don't. Sign 6. Others always come first. They're available for everyone else, quick to answer messages, happy to make plans. But when it comes to you, they're busy, exhausted, overwhelmed. It's not that they lack time, they just don't choose to spend it on you. And deep down, you feel it. Epictetus said, "You become what you give your attention to." If someone's attention is always elsewhere, their heart probably is too. It hurts, but it's honest. And Stoicism teaches us to choose truth over illusion, even when it stings. Stop excusing someone who makes you feel like an afterthought. You deserve to be a priority, not a placeholder. Sign 7. They never apologize, even when they should. They hurt you, dismiss you, cross your boundaries, but instead of reflecting, they defend or disappear. You're left holding the emotional burden. While they walk away guilt-free, they say things like, "That's just who I am," or "You're too sensitive." Marcus Aurelius said, "It is the mark of a great soul to acknowledge a mistake and correct it. But small souls avoid responsibility, and in relationships, that's poison. When someone refuses to say I was wrong, they make it unsafe to be vulnerable, unsafe to feel. You can't build a future with someone who can't even own the present. Let their silence be your signal." Sign 8. They don't care if you leave. You distance yourself, you go silent, you stop reaching out. And what do? Nothing. No message, no call, no "Are you okay?" That's when it hits you. They didn't drift away accidentally, they were already gone. Seneca said, "Sometimes even to live is an act of courage. It takes courage to walk away, but even more to accept when someone doesn't follow." We often confuse comfort with connection. We assume their silence is temporary. But the truth? If your absence doesn't shake them, your presence never mattered to them. You don't need closure, you need clarity. And this is clarity. Conclusion. The Stoics never begged for attention. They didn't chase what wasn't meant for them. They faced truth, no matter how painful, because truth is freedom. If someone shows you through their actions that they're no longer invested, believe them. Stop reading between the lines. Stop hoping they'll change. Stop losing yourself trying to keep someone who's already let go. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good person should be. Be one. Be the person who chooses peace over pleading, self-respect over confusion, truth over illusion. You don't have to hate them, just don't stay where you're not valued. And if they don't care that you're gone, be wise enough to stay gone." If this message spoke to you, take a moment to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to Stoic Wisdom today for more clarity, calm, and courage. Until next time, stay grounded, stay strong, and stay stoic.